Good morning, awesome people. What's happening? Welcome back to my channel, the channel for awesome people. It's early in the morning and I'm not really much of a morning person, but I just received a call saying that my sponsor just left like a package at the office. It's frozen stuff, so which means I gotta drive down all the way to get the thing before it melts. What a way to start my morning. So I'm just gonna like slip on some clothes and wear a cap and then just get out of here because I'm just too lazy to shower yet. I mean, I brushed my teeth already. I'm feeling a bit hungry, so just gonna eat some snack, do some work. I'm gonna check my emails and then I will just pop by to the office and see what they got for me. You know, I'm not big on like this whole entire breakfast thingy, although I know I should eat my breakfast every single morning because I didn't have my supper last night because I kind of like was really busy and just went to bed after doing some work. I decided to get some supper, or rather get some breakfast. My brain's not working. Get some breakfast today before I head out the house. So I'm getting this like waffles and like gingerbread biscuit from Christmas. This is from Emery, so shout out to Emery if you're listening to this. I'm not too sure it's spoiled yet, but I'm gonna eat this anyway together with like some warm drink. So I'm gonna have my breakfast now and then head on out to collect food. Alright, so before heading over to the office, I've decided to do a pit stop over at a pet shop. That kind of rhymes. But anyways, decided to make a stop over there because like in my previous vlog, I talked about my dog having like a ear infection and he's getting better. He's getting a lot better. And I thought to myself, since whatever we've been doing with him is working, why not continue to do it, right? Big shout out to Surf. Thank you so much for sending over the frozen stuff. I am so excited to get my hands on it and figure out what dishes I can do with it. I'm no chef, that's for sure, but I mean, all thanks to the internet and YouTube, I think I'm able to cook something very decent. Also with the help of my mom and dad. So yeah, thank you parents for existing. Before I head over to my next destination to get some bread, by the way, no fan of sandwiches, but egg mayo is the bomb. So apparently Titus Low, Singaporean OnlyFans creator, has been charged for releasing obscene content. And I just think to myself like, come on, I mean, isn't like OnlyFans like a platform for you to provide paid private content to whoever is subscribing to it, you know? I mean, whoever leaks it out at the end of the day, it's on them, you know, it's not on the creator themselves. I think it's a little bit unfair that he's going through that. That's really interesting, you know, that's happening in Singapore right now. For now, I need to get my frozen food back home and I need to get some bread. Big shout out to Surf for sending me your amazing seafood products. Now personally, I am no master chef, but you know, you guys made me look like a superstar today. Now I'll tell you why. Because firstly itself, the seafood that you send me, the prawns and the fish, it's super duper fresh. Plus, all I need to do is just do some light marination, add it to the broth, and boom, voila! I have a meal already. Now the broth itself is something that I must highlight because it's super duper tasty and super duper concentrated. You know, you guys gotta definitely try it itself. So for more information on how you can get products from Surf, do check it down in the description down below for more information. Back to the topic on Titus Low. But before we jump straight into that, let me just share with you a little bit about what OnlyFans is all about. Just assuming if you've not heard of OnlyFans. Now, OnlyFans itself is a paid prescription content platform, meaning to say itself is you need to pay a subscription in order to see like certain contents from a content creator. Now, most content on OnlyFans are, you know, like the XXX kind of stuff. You know, the one that you don't want to show your parents and you don't want your parents to see you watching it. Now, the thing about it is, apart from just seeing content, you are also communicating with the content creator. So in a sense, you're actually building a really strong relationship with them, and they are trying to build a relationship with you so that you will continue subscribing to their content. There's a big difference between like OnlyFans and, if you know what I mean. Now, if you haven't been living on the raw, you will know there are tons of Singapore OnlyFans creators out there that are circulating their content on other social media platforms. Some of us can joke about it and say that, oh, maybe the IO is not into KKJ, that's why they decided to charge Titus Low. So according to some sources out there, Titus is being charged because he re-accessed his OnlyFans account when he was told not to. Now, of course, there may be a few reasons why he decided to test the system. Maybe he just wants to reach out to his friends and say, hey, you know, I won't be making some content for the next few days. Now, I know the urge can be strong because money is on the line. And he probably wanted to just explain things to his fans and say like, hey, you know what? I am unable to send you guys dick pics for the next few days because I can't do that. Maybe. I mean, that could be a possibility because, you know, at the end of the day, so this is kind of like his livelihood. But I'm not gonna get into the details of what's happening with him and the police and all that. But I think the main highlight of it all is, you know, Titus just released a video recently talking about his ordeal in the whole entire situation and how it has affected him. Some people might say like, oh, you know what, is he trying to come up with some sappy story to get like some compassion from the court or the police to let him off the hook? Now, the truth to that matter itself is we will never know. But one thing I can tell you is all content creators, even like myself, we all have a story. Now, of course, the things that we show you guys is the things that we want to show you guys. And definitely it's going to be something that is more upbeat, more lively, more fun, and more joyful. We wouldn't want to be sharing, you know, all the sappy and boring and sad stuff out there. But, you know, I think if you think about it, for a guy that is as young as 22 years old, coming out to do this kind of stuff and living the life, hey man, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, what on earth have I been doing all my life? And I mean, I'm not encouraging you guys to go and start your OnlyFans and stuff like that, but I mean, it takes a really strong guy and someone with such capabilities to actually do such a thing. But I think the real question that we need to ask ourselves is, what's the future for private content in Singapore? I know it's a little bit of a strange thing because ultimately at the end of the day it's between two consensual people and it's their own body and they choose what to do with it at the end of the day. But if you guys have any comments on that, hey, I love to read them and talk about it in the description down below. Now we've come towards the end of this vlog. I think this is really an interesting one. Remember to subscribe if you have not. Give it a thumbs up as well if you can. In the meantime, stay awesome people and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.